Aslamualaikum. Let me tell you a story that happened to me 2 years ago. It's so simple, but has a deep meaning for me. It's about a book called Who Says You Can't? You Do. Before I start, you should know something about me. I don't like reading books, but I like to look at them. Also, I'm not interested in Arabic books as much as other languages books, especially English. So whenever I find a book exceptions, I always go for English sites searching about a title that would attract me. Or even at the library, I always go for English site. So, there was a book exhibition at my university. I visited the exhibition every day looking around the books. There was a lot of books. Anyone could have seen how excited I was to be around them. So I found Who Says You Can't? You Do, shining in the middle of the English books. I held it. I took a quick look at its pages. I loved it. And I felt the need to buy it. But I didn't bring much money with me. So I left the book for the next day. The next day, I went to check out the book and found there were just 2 copies left. So I checked my pocket and realized that I forgot to bring money with me. I have a fly memory. I always forget things fast. But luckily, I went with my friend and randomly mentioned the book to her and there were just 2 copies left. Then I said, I hope the copies remain there for tomorrow, inshallah. Sadly, the next day, I went to check the book, but there were no copies left. So I gave up, because in Gaza, it's hard to find some books. You need a lot of work to get yourself the exact book you need. I mean when it comes to the English ones. After like a week from that day, my friend called me to meet. And when I went and saw her, she was smiling. Looked so sus. When I got close to her, she gave me a beautiful bag that had a gift inside. And guess what? Yeah, exactly. She bought me the book. I was so surprised and grateful. I was like, Ya Allah, I'm so happy. Why did you do that? I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Really, thank you so much. I was about to buy it. I'm so happy now. Thank you so much for doing that for me. The funny thing about this story that whenever someone gives me something, I should give them something back. And my friend works out. She takes care of her health and her body. She was about to cry when I bought her a piece of cake as a thank you. She was like, I will eat it, but that will take me too much work. My opinion about the book. First sentence is always important with books. For this book, the first sentence was, how does someone who has been emotionally touched by so many people in life ever have the words to express how they feel? These words are like a grain of sand in an ocean compared to the enormity of the gratitude I feel towards these amazing people. These words convinced me to buy this book. But yeah, thanks for my friend. The book has a lot of methods that will take you out of your depression, your overthinking, and all the negative thoughts you're always thinking. The methods came like tasks. Ask yourself, write down, and so on. You will feel the author is your friend and he's giving you pieces of advice. He tells real stories about depressed people who he helped to start a new life. The book answers the exact questions that always visit your mind. Like what kind of methods you need to achieve your dream, keep going, never give up, and so on. For me, I loved it. I wish I could have more books for the same author, really. Thank you. This is my opinion about the book, even I haven't finished it yet. Whenever I have the chance, I read like 20 pages, or more depends on the topic and how long it takes to read. So, this was the first episode of my podcast stories. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to tell me what kind of books you love to read. Thank you, and Aslamualaikum.